How's it gaming, guys? I'm PhilInTheBlanks and welcome to Let's Play Mega Man X3. And you might already notice a weird difference to the normal Mega Man X3 that you might be accustomed to. That is because we're playing the Sega Saturn version of Mega Man X3. Hooray! I've always kind of wanted to play this one because I haven't really done much with it. I've played the Super NES version a bunch of times. And then when they released the Anniversary Collection on GameCube, it had the Saturn version of X3, and I thought that was really cool, because I was disappointed that the collection of regular Mega Man, classic Mega Man, didn't have the Saturn version of 8. So yeah, we're doing the Saturn version. This is not playing on an actual Saturn. I don't own the Saturn version of this game, but I do have the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Stupidly enough, the Mega Man X Legacy Collection for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Switch does not have the Saturn version for some stupid reason. I have no idea why. So because of that, we are playing this on the GameCube, so that is why it's not quite in HD, but I mean, it is still a 16-bit game. It's a Super NES, basically, game, so it's not like not having HD is going to be a big deal. So yeah, the big difference, as you can tell with the Saturn version, the big difference is that it's got the anime cutscenes. They're very 90s. Look how 90s everything looks. Oh boy. And it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. X4 was the first main series to just the regular version had anime cutscenes. There's Vile. I guess he's dead now. And even that has suffered very much from the 90s. You know what I mean? So still, it's very cool. It's recapping X1 and X2. Which, if you haven't seen, I have Let's Played both X1 and X2. Here's X1's first armor. Oh, very cool. It's so limited. I find the X1 armor. It's very bland, I guess. There's not a lot to it. It's not complicated. It's very simple. And then you have X1 Sigma, which is very cool. And now it's time to go X2. Yeah, which is a little bit. Well, even Sigma what the hell? You can do that? And now he's like, well, fine. I won't be a Jedi. I'll be Wolverine instead, with his Sigma Mark II, whatever you want to call it. You don't get to see the X3 armor, I think, in this anime cutscene, or in any of the anime cutscenes. But you do get to see Dr. Doppler there. He's the villain. Even though, he's not the villain in the beginning. I don't even know why they put him there, because it's we're gonna hide the fact that he's the villain in the story, but it's very obvious in this anime cutscene that he's the villain. So, Mega Man X3. Woo! Just goes around. I love that. So the other big difference is that the Saturn version has CD quality sound, which was not in the original version of the game. Let's just check to see if I need to do anything with the options. I don't think so. BAXLR. Well, I guess those are technically still here. Shot B. Oh yeah, that's the GameCube controls. Cool. Very cool. Oh no, not C-stick. Oh god, no. Just keep it like that, please. Dash is X. Will that be difficult? Oh, I wish I could put dash as multiple things. We'll see how this works. So in the original game, it's the A button on the Super NES controller, and that fits very well. Alright, game start. Alrighty, awesome now. Oh, wow, there's another anime cutscene. Oh my god, so many anime cutscenes. Gaming in the 90s, when anime cutscenes started, ruined gaming. No longer do we live in the world of just pressing start and jumping into a game. Now it's all about anime cutscenes. I'm just joking around. I was one of those kids who loved the anime cutscenes. And this is cool because this actually transitions from the cutscenes into the in-game sprites there. Very bad quality, but... And... now we're there. X, I'll clear out the enemies out here. You go ahead and deal with the ones inside. This is Zero's voice for some reason. Even though in Mega Man X4 he has a very French voice. I think it's because the voice acting in... oh, there we go. In X4 is all done in Canada. I think it's in Calgary. For some reason they were all French. I don't know why. So yeah, this is X3. We're finally playing X3. Yay! Awesome. I tend to play a Mega Man game every year, and I've technically played one this year already with Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy, but that was my last year's Mega Man X compilation. I played 1 through 5 on the Game Boy, and I was like, well, I know that it leaked over to January, but I don't count that as 2020's Mega Man game. So this is 2020's Mega Man game. It's Mega Man X3, and like I said, I wanted to do something slightly different. Most people play the Super NES version, because that's obviously the easy one to do. It's the easy one to get a hold of. It's the easy one to emulate. So yeah, this is Mac, I guess. Mac, where have you been? Mac's like, shut up. Now to wait for the text box to open up again. You're far too trusting, X. I'm now a member of Doppler's army. Oh, I guess he was a bad guy from the beginning. My mistake. You will make a fine addition to our forces once you have been shown the true destiny of the Reploid race. Bye. And one of the really cool things about Mega Man X3 is you finally, come on, get to play as Zero. Oh, love the soundtrack. Yeah. So, anyways, you can play as Zero. Zero's got basic shots. You can also charge up, just like Mega Man X can, of course, and charge up one more time to green. Oh, ooh, there's purple, and then there's one more green. Come on, give me the green. You get 2 shots, and the Z Saber. I'm Canadian, so it's the Z Saber. That's not as cool, so we're gonna call it the Z Saber. It is extremely powerful. You can play Zero kind of almost anywhere you want in this game, but we'll explain that later. But yeah, for now, like I was saying, everyone else plays the Super NES version because it's the easiest one to get. It's the easiest one to emulate. The Saturn version, like Saturn emulation, is not super fun, so it's hard to do. But I figured I already have this game for the GameCube, so let's play this one instead. Ooh, the dash on the X actually works really well. Careful here. Ooh. There we go. All right. And this is it. That's as far as you have to play as Zero, unfortunately. Can I walk? Can I do anything? There's Mac. He took his time. Bam! Oh. He doesn't have a life bar. I don't like that. He's very weak, too, as you can see. He's not really doing much. He aims for you. Which is cool, I guess, but whatever. Actually, his weapon's very similar to the Ray Splasher, which is a weapon we'll get in this game. But he's dead now. That was it. There we go. Are you okay, X? That's my sexy voice. Thanks, Zero. I'm okay. I've got a little girl voice in Mega Man X4. I'll check around headquarters again. Be on your guard, X. And zoop. That's it. Yeah, you're X again. That was it. You can call Zero in, but again, we'll deal with that another time. There's more to talk about right now. One of the things that the anime cutscene actually skipped over, I probably should have like did nothing on the title screen because there is a story. Dr. Doppler created a like basically a country for Reploids, and he's like a really good guy. And then all of a sudden he starts, taking over because that's Mega Man X stories. So yeah. Oh, it's hard to like dash and charge at the same time, so that might be actually a little harder. Oh well, whatever. You can like redo the dash to like the shoulder buttons, which is a lot easier. I grew up with the A button, I guess in this case the X button for the GameCube, being the dash button, so it won't affect me very much. So don't even worry about it. He's dead. I love how the gigantic first bosses of like the main area, like the first area, they're huge, right? But they're so easy. They're so simple. But there we go. We got more story. Okay, cool. Looks like we've swept most of the enemies out of here. I'll go on back and check on headquarters. Call me if you need me. Or, if you just want to talk. I mean, I know we work together, but, like, we've known each other for a while, X, and, nothing, never mind. I gotta go. Poor Zero. Poor Zero. Be true to yourself, man. It's okay. Anyways, you can enter save mode, which we'll do right now. This is the GameCube version, so it's a little different. But you have a password too, which I think is a really cool idea that you get both. I'm pretty sure the X Legacy Collection is the same thing. Plus, you can go back to the title, you can go to the launcher, which is all the games. Good little things like that. Having like a collection of retro games and not have a way to exit out without having to like restart your console, especially back when restarting your console meant having to get up off your ass and off the couch and to the GameCube or whatever. So we are going to be doing this I wouldn't say the fastest method, maybe it is, I don't know what speedrunners use, but we're using the least amount of backtracking. X3 for the longest time got a lot of crap for being the game where you had to go back a lot, like you had to do levels multiple times. And while it's not like I don't know if the Mega Man X1 or 2 you can do it without going back to anything, but you do have to go back at least once. But to get the minimum amount of backtracking, we are going to go to Tunnel Rhino first, which is weird because most people don't go to Tunnel Rhino. Here's the anime cutscene. There are anime cutscenes instead of the traditional like do. You chose this guy, so this is what you get instead. Oh, excuse me, burping. But I actually like this. That's pretty cool. Oh, he's so happy. Look at me. Hey guys, I'm Tunnel Rhino. He seems like a nice guy. That color scheme is garbage, though. Oh. Good music. X3 has great music. I didn't give it a lot of chances when I was a kid. I didn't really like it. Oh, God. But I really do like it now. And the Saturn version is, like, a little bit more rock. It's a little bit more electric, too. It's... I don't know. I like it. There'll probably be a little bit of each stage where I shut up, just a little bit, so you can experience this music. Because I guess if you have played X3, you've probably played the Super NES version, so you might want to enjoy, you know, the Saturn version just a little bit. So here we can't do anything. This is the part we'll have to backtrack for. But whatever. Not a big deal. I hope I remember where everything is. It's actually been a little bit of time since I played X3. Out of the 3 Super NES X games, this is definitely the one I played the least. I play 1, 2, and 4 a lot more. I don't know why. It's not that X3 is bad. It's definitely not. I really enjoy it. Just for some reason, it's not the one I play a lot of. I don't know why. I find it does get hard. If you're going for like an armless run or something, oh my god, does it get difficult. We are not doing an armless run. We are going 100%. I don't know if I made that clear or not, but yeah. Time of Rhino is not the one you go for really early. I just missed a thing. GameCube controller is really weird for side-scrolling stuff, but it works. It works okay. Okay, for Sub-Tank, I think that's all you can get here. Let me just check my notes real fast. Yes, I lied in my Solstice run. I did take notes for this really quickly. Yeah, that's the only thing we can get in Tunnel Rhino's level right now, which is why you have to backtrack, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. We got some mini-bosses. Mini-bosses. I have a question for you. That's my sing-song voice. So, I'm working on doing a few compilation videos. One of the reasons why is because with James being born, I might not have time to... Dude, is there nothing here? Alright, cool. James is coming along. That's my future son, by the way, who'll be born in like a month now. Actually, at this point, less than a month. And I won't have as much time to record, at least at the beginning. So I was going to do a couple compilation videos, and one of the most obvious compilation idea is boss compilations. And my question for you, and I asked this to Kate, she didn't know, like not that she didn't know, but she was like, she had her opinions, I had my opinions, and we couldn't agree on stuff. And that is like, what constitutes a boss compared to a mini-boss? So, obviously, in X games, Robot Masters and Mavericks, those are bosses, clearly. They end a stage, they're the main part of the game, they're massive boss battles. And then you have like, which again, like makes sense, but like at Mega Man X1, let's picture, oh shit, in Launch Octopus's level. So you know how you have like, the screen will stop, and you have to fight like that submarine that's like a big fish. It's another thing you can't do right now. That's not a boss, I would assume. Is that a sub-boss? Or sorry, like a mini-boss? Like, is there a big difference? How about in, I think it's Spark Mandrill's stage, where you fight like the big octopus in the sky. How about this guy? Is this a boss, or is this a mini-boss? And that's like a legit question. I'd love to know from you guys. Another one is like in the Mario games. In Mario 3, for example. Oh, damn, what are you doing? Oh, God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, God, let's use that sub-tank. There's nothing in the sub-tank. I'm dead. Yeah, what to say. In Mario, is Birdo a boss, or is that a sub-boss? Or, I keep on saying sub-boss. What's wrong with me? Is that a mini-boss or a real boss? Is Boom Boom a real boss, or is that a mini-boss? Do I count that in the compilation or not? And then you have to go even further with, like, in Mega Man 2, in Woodman's stage, you know, you have the friggin', and they're called frienders or whatever, but like they're the wolf that spit at you. Like, the screen stops and you basically have to kill them. I mean, you can run by if you really want to. Oh, I should get that to fill up a sub-tank. Does that count as a mini-boss, or is that a boss? Boom Boom from Mario 3. I think I mentioned that already. I don't know. Reznor, is that a boss? Is that a mini-boss? Should I include all ideas of bosses in the compilation, or should I do a boss compilation and a mini-boss compilation instead? That sort of thing. These are the questions I have when I'm by myself and crying at night. But like, honestly, what's your opinion on that? Because like, there's enough mini-bosses that I could easily do a mini-boss compilation as well. I'd be doing the compilations, the boss compilations at least anyways, by years, so like 2015, 2017, blah, 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 blah. Because there's like a few hours per year, like a couple hours, so I wouldn't do it all at the same time, because that's silly. But I don't know, I'd love to hear your idea on this, because like, who knows where this guy will fall in the 2020 compilation. It would be a boss guy or it would be a mini-boss. And that's the kind of stuff I want to know from you guys, what you guys think about that. So, Kirby's another one. You have Kirby bosses, like Wispy Woods is a Kirby boss, la 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 la. But then you also have like Poppy Brothers Jr., you know, like, or Senior or whatever. Is that a boss, or is that a mini boss? So, anyways, I've talked about this for a while, a lot more than I should be. Jeez, this is a boring battle. Oh, he's dead now. See, he's got the nice big explosion, so is he a boss? I don't know. That is the question of the day. This might be the longest setup for a question of the day I've ever had. But honestly, I mean it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love to know what you guys think. And at least Mega Man X3, I'll get some answers because I find my Mega Man stuff you guys tend to watch a lot. I'm never sure, but like, when should I ask this? Like, what if I ask it on a not important thing? Like, what if I ask it on something that only gets like 4 views, but then I get like friggin' New Super Mario World 2 where I got a decent amount of views. That was very popular. Like, oh frig, I should have asked questions there. But, I mean, whatever. I learn. I'm learning. Oh god. Don't. No, that's so fast. I'm trying to be careful here, guys. It feels different with a game controller, it does. Did someone just come to my door? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, someone was at my door. It was Amazon, actually. I gamed downstairs in the game room, and you can, like, it faces the front of the house. There's like, windows that you can see, like, people walking by, and I was like, wait, what is happening here? So, yeah. Kate got a couple more books. She's been reading all her manga. We've been changing what used to be her sewing room for cosplay into... Shit, you're in a really bad position. I'm not used to going through the stage with, like, just the Buster. It's pretty difficult. I find X3 a really difficult game compared to X1 and X2, but, you know, we'll deal with that later. Yeah, Kate used to have a cosplay room because she used to do cosplay, but now that she's pregnant, cosplay hasn't been really on the forefront of anything. So she's been... We not just her, I work too. We have been changing the cosplay room into, like, a family room downstairs. And, she's been, her cosplay room used to have... Oh, God! I used to have a ton of... Oh, my God, I'm not... This is gonna be bad! I don't think I've ever fought Tunnel Rhino just like this. He's... Oh, my God. I'm used to having his weakness. Just, like, acid. Oh, my God. I'm just gonna take this easy, actually. But yeah, she has a ton of manga. She used to collect manga there. And now she's, like, moving it onto other bookshelves and stuff, but she's being a dork. I love her so much. She's being a dork and reading the manga as she puts it in the bookshelf. So she's been ordering ones that she hasn't gotten, for example. Like, she was reading through Fushigi Yugi and also buying them from Amazon as she reads them. So she's been getting a lot of mail lately. Sorry, this has nothing to do with what we're playing or doing, but I don't know, we're talking about my life right now. Oh, how did I miss that? Phil, come on, man. I think the same glitch happens with your dashing. Your normal pellet does 2 damage. No, guess not. Yeah, they must have fixed that. It also might be in the Super NES version. Who knows? They might have fixed that for the... Oh, God. I forgot. This game has Pissy Boss mode, where you get certain enemies into, like, lower health, and they start having crazier moves. And, for example, for Tunnel Rhino, as you can see, it's that dash, where he, like, changes color. And he's also invincible when he does that. It's a cool-looking effect, though, I'll be really honest. The whole, like, changing color palette like that. Come on, we're so close to beating him. We should be fine. I'm being a lot more careful now. Nope. Are you? No way. I was, like, just gonna Rambo him, but no. Oh, my God, I can't believe we did that. Oh, well, we're only 19 minutes anyway, so better, pad out the episode. Oops, that's the pause button. I had a little bit in my sub-tank. I'll use it if I get close to death again, but... It sounds like the sound effects are different, too. Or at least a little bit. Yeah, they are. They're definitely different. Because it's not the Super NES version. That's what I should be doing. Hitting him when he rushes me, too. A little faster. Oh, that's not good. I've always wondered why in the X games they're all, shit. They're all shit. They're all, animals. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a cool idea. Shit, yeah, it was not good. It's not like a bad thing. I just find it weird how, like, they're like, alright, they're all animals this time. I'm like, really? Alright, cool, I guess. In later X games, I mean, they still use the animal motif, but they use a lot of plants and, like, different ideas, too. Like, they really try to branch out and try to make it slightly different. I'm doing way better now, thankfully. In terms of life. It's a shame I have to basically cheese them, but it is what it is. Come at me, man. Ah, whoa, I cannot believe that didn't hit me, actually. One more. One more. One more. Got him. Alright, cool. Whew! I don't know why they changed the explosions to blue, but whatever. Not really a big deal. Nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Super NES, like, sound library. I love the sound of a Super NES game, but having CD quality stuff is still pretty cool. Also, you got the wireframe effect, which is probably easy to do on the Saturn, but it was, you had to use some sort of chip on the friggin' Super NES, which made this a very expensive game. This is actually one of the few Mega Man games I actually have in box. It might be one of the most expensive and rarest things I have in my collection. Is I wouldn't say mint, but like a very, very good quality Mega Man X3 in box. Yeah, hey, I'm okay with it. I paid pretty little for it too about 10 years ago. My local pawn shop was like moving, and they were just getting rid of things for dirt cheap, and they were like, yeah, Phil, you can have this for like a lot cheaper. And I was like, are you sure? It's pretty expensive. And it was already like $150 at that point. Like, and I got it for way cheaper than that. And now it's like a boxed version X3, man, that goes for like $600 or $800. It fluctuates a little bit, but yeah. Anyways, enough flaunting about my random purchase from 10 years ago. We are playing Mega Man X3. This is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to play some more. I'll see you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.